corn and all. I'm going to do something a little bit different today since we're all in lockdown and it's Easter and it's getting a bit hard to get out and do a bit of fishing. So thought I'd have a play at doing a cooking video. So I'm actually going to have a crack. We've got a Kmart Air Fryer there, and I thought I'm going to have a crack at doing the roast pork in that today. So we'll go through it. I haven't done this before, so may work out, may not work out, we'll soon see. Still will be cooking the roast veggies in the oven because a bit of room, and I'll probably put some Yorkshire puddings on after. So we'll go through, put it on the air fryer, and we'll see how this works out. Okay, I just got to get the pork out of its package. It's a pork just from Woolies, a rolled shoulder, so I just need to get it out. It's about 2 kg, so I've had a bit of a look online and everybody else's cooking times are for around a kilo, so who knows, we'll see how that goes. So I am really guessing a lot of the way. Get that out, a bit of meat there, I'll just give it a quick rinse off. Bring it over this way. And over here, I've got to dry it off. Where's my paper towel? It's over here, so I don't really know what you can see here, guys. Got to get it all nice and dry, they're saying. Alrighto, we'll take 2. The knife was pretty blunt, so we've got a really nice knife, but I brought in Japan, but I think it would just cut this sock too much, which I'm managing to do with this one anyway. But I've got to cut it a bit, because else I'm not going to get the crackling I desire. Who'd have thought you'd have a video cooking with Salty Daz, eh? That's looking about right. I've cut a bit of that sock, as you can see. There's enough there to hold it together. So we'll go with that. So I'm reading a few ways in doing it. Some people are saying you've got to put a bit of vinegar over it. It helps with the crackling. I don't know. Give it a go. Didn't have any normal vinegar, so I got apple cider vinegar. Apples go well with pork, so I'll go with that. You can hear the boss laughing in the background, so.
Oh, Darren,
I'll put a bit more on, a bit more for good measure. Anybody who wants to take a serious cooking video probably should go elsewhere. So after that, they're saying put some salt on. Lots and lots of salt. It's probably the only time I use salt in this house because I'm not a big salt fan, so rub that in. Alright, what's that? Oh. So that's the air fryer. I'll say it's the Kmart one. It's the bigger one. I think it's a 5 litre. So hopefully it's big enough. The instructions I've read online is to put it in skin side down and do that for 10 minutes. I'll whack it in there. There it goes, 10 minutes. And they're saying 200 degrees for 10 minutes. So we'll come back in 10 minutes and see how that's going. I'm going to put the roast veggies in. See, roast veggies. See, they're going in the oven because one air fryer. So we're doing the veggies in the oven, and I will have a go at Yorkshire puddings. They're notoriously hit and miss in this household. Sometimes I get it, most times I don't. So we'll have another crack and we'll see what goes on. So I'll say we'll come back in about 9 minutes and we'll see how the pork's going. Lily, say hello to Lily. This is Lily. This is Murray. Murray, the assistant chef, so I think they're going to get some food. Righto, while we're waiting for that to go, we're going to get the Yorkshire pudding mix ready. Again, like I said, a bit hit and miss with this. So I got some plain flour, some milk, some eggs. Pretty sad day, I've had to go and buy eggs because my chooks are on strike at the moment. I think the weather's a bit changed, so yeah, not very impressed. First time in about 5 years I've had to buy some eggs, but shit happens, eh? Whoops. Try not to swear. Known to have a bit of a potty mouth, as I've been told. So we'll put in. This is not an exact mixture. It's just, yeah, it's about a cup of plain flour. You can put one. You can put 2 eggs. I'll just put 2. These ones are not going to be as good as my eggs when I get them. The eggs in there. Bit of milk. I'll give it a bit of a mix up. So I haven't really done measurements, so we'll just see how it works out. Ooh. So normally when I get my own eggs, it's got a lot better colour than this. Joys of having chickens is good eggs. But sometimes they go on strike. My girls are old too, so you know they get to live on until they drop off the perch themselves. So just sort of mixing it up. So it's quite pale. Those eggs are a bit shit actually, so you know don't get much choice with that. So give that a good whisk up, and then that'll go in the fridge. As I say, you got to get it cold and then you put it into a hot pan. I say, I'm good at telling you how to do it, but we'll see what the results are later. Smells good, so that's 10 minutes so far, so we'll see what happens. Oh, she's turned off. Wait for the ding, wait for the ding. Waiting, waiting, waiting. There you go. Cheated. We'll pull that out and have a look. It's 10 minutes. We'll roll this over somehow, guys. Swap hands with the camera. Try to do this without burning myself. No. Resort to the fork. That's better. That's better. Now I just got to get it off the friggin' fork without burning myself. Right. So that was 10 minutes. Oh shit, filming everywhere. So 10 minutes. I say put it in for another 10 minutes this way. So we'll see what happens. In you go. Alright guys, we just had that on for 20 minutes longer, so we'll pull it out. Oh, that looks alright. So, mate, that's crackling. Jeez. Can you hear that? So we'll put it back in at a lower heat now. They're saying, was it another 20 minutes at 180 for a 1 kilo, but this is 2 kilos, so I'm going to go half an hour and then I'll check it with a thermometer and see how we go. So just dial that down to 180. And we'll put that on for half an hour. And we'll come back. Righto, we're back again. Just had to kick Dallas out because she was banging her gums on the phone to her sister. So we'll just have a look. This has been on half an hour more. So we'll pop it out, and what we'll do, so I said the instructions were for a 1 kilo and this is a 2 kilo. So I'll just stick the old thermometer in it and we'll see how it's going temperature wise. Obviously I think it's going to need longer, but I thought we'll just have a look. Crackling is looking fantastic, but she's a long way from cooked yet, so that's got to go back in. Okay, I'm back again. Everybody's telling me to be entertaining. I tell them I'm always entertaining, so that's entertaining. No, we're just checking again. It's been in another 30 minutes, so we'll whack the thermometer in and see how we're going. So that's been all up probably a bit over an hour in this thing. So it still looks like we got a fair bit to go. Oh, it's creeping up there. We'll go a bit longer. Where's pork? Pork's there. How quiet's this house? Just because I've told everybody to quiet. The only time they ever listen to us. Right, there they are. The boss. The boss is speaking. Can you hear it? They're giving me shit now, but they'll be happy with dinner because dinner looks good. They'll be happy or they'll be hungry. Is there what do you have with pork? Is there applesauce? I haven't got applesauce, so you'll be disappointed there. But yeah, we are in a lockdown pandemic situation, so I think this is all good. Your son works at Sponge Shed, buddy. He could have got Yeah, he could have. Apparently I failed because I haven't got applesauce. Fuck me. Pork looks good. So we'll get that out. Crackling looks good, Mitchell. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, you can talk. So there we go. That's one roast pork with crackling, I was going to say. Crackling. So let that sit for 5. And we'll cut that up. By then, the veggies and the Yorkies should be ready. And we'll all be good. Okay, take 2. I had some disturbances last time. They'll go in the bloopers roll at the end. So, pork is cooked. Looks good. I'm going to take the crackling off and then carve it up and we'll see what it looks like. Looks better than what I normally do, so that's a start. No applesauce. I'm getting heckled for the applesauce in the background. I just think they should be grateful. Oh. That's terrible, Dallas. And people wonder why I swear a lot in my videos. The ripper. There we go. How's that for crackling? Oh, like a helmet. How's that for some crackling, guys? That's pretty bloody good. Just comes off one piece. Put that to the side. We'll cut that up in a minute. Oh, yum. It's good. get to use my nice knife. I bought that in Japan last year.
Check out this crackling, guys.
You can't tell if you're filming or not.
I'm filming, but you can come and check it out. It's pretty impressive.
No, this is your channel.
This is my channel. You don't have a channel, do you, Mitchell? Your mum will. Dilly Dally's going to have a channel. There's a plug. Righto, sweating. All done. Pork is done, cut up. We've got the gravy, got some veggies, and Yorkshire pudding's a bit meh. You know, bit meh. And I'm copping a bit of flack because I didn't get applesauce, but that's it. So just going over the pork, cooked it in the air fryer. Downside, skin side down for 10 minutes at 200. Flip it over, skin side up for 20 minutes at 200. And then they're saying for a kilo roast, another 30 minutes at 180. This was a 2 kilo. So it probably took me an hour and a bit extra. So on top of the first 10 and 20 minutes. But I'll have to say it looks really good. The crackling is good. And now we can eat. So I'll release the hoods and we'll eat, and that'll be it. Salty Daz's first ever cooking video. Oh, and we did have greens. I did cook some green stuff, put in with it, and gravy. Okay, what's the rating out of 5, Ben?
Okay, so what's the scale that I'm working off of? Home dinners or food in general?
Dad's cooking.
Dad's cooking, okay, that makes it a lot higher then.
I usually cook good, don't I?
Yeah, but also not as good as restaurants.
Not as good as restaurants.
I'm just saying, when we're having to compare this food to food you've made, or compare this food to that gnocchi, if you have to compare that gnocchi, this is like a 2.
No, keep it simple. To other roast dinners.
I feel like I'm just going to say 3 is pretty average, middle of the road.
Oh.
Can. If we're comparing it to your other roasts...
Is that out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 5.
Do you really like
3 out of
roast?
5. No.
Okay.
I don't like roasts.
Neutral,
So this is a losing contest.
rate it.
Yeah, Yorkshire pudding's just fucking awful.
And
The rest is okay, so 3.
3.
That's so hard.
Come on, Dallas, be my saviour.
I would normally go out of 10.
Okay, do it out of 10.
Okay, I would say
Don't say 3.
solid 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Downfall would be the Yorkshire puddings.
Yorkshire puddings and the
No applesauce.
no applesauce and the sweet potatoes
It would have
were
been-
a bit soggy.
It would have been a 4 onwards if it was had applesauce. I must admit, I actually am legitimately a fan of applesauce. And I'm quite upset.
Well, there you go. End of video rating of the dinner. I'll have to say, yeah. Obviously, I could perform better. I just asked what would I rate myself. The pork, I'd say the pork was probably a 9 out of 10 for the pork, because the crackling was the best I've ever done. I let myself down with the Yorkies, got stuck and weren't there. Applesauce would have been nice. The rest of it was pretty good. Veggies could have been a bit crisper. So I'd give myself a 7 out of 10 for this.
Wow.
So, but, you know,
Critic.
we'll see how I perform on the next one.
A 3 out
Cheers.
of...
Cheers, guys.
See ya.